Get ready for the action because Kyle Ryde kicks off the 2026 ZYN British Superbike Championship with an opening victory at Oulton Park. He powered his nitrous competitions racing team to the top step on the podium, battling alongside previous champions Bradley Ray and Leon Haslam in a thrilling race that set the perfect tone for the season. We dive into every overtake and every crucial moment from this explosive opening performance.
Never get caught with a dead phone again. This INIU portable charger is compact, travel-friendly, and gives you fast 45-watt charging with a built-in USB-C cable, so there's no need to carry extra cords. With 10,000 mAh power, it's perfect for busy days, trips, emergencies, or anytime your battery drops too low. Grab yours on Amazon through the link in the comments before your phone hits 1%.
The drama didn't stop there, because Kyle Ryde doubles up on his success at Oulton Park this afternoon, locking down another Champions Podium lockout with Leon Haslam and Bradley Ray. Watch how Max Cook launched his AJN Steelstock by Moda to the front, and how Ryde responded with a decisive move to grab the lead, while Cook fought hard to stay in contention throughout the race. Switching gears to international racing, the Yamaha Philippines Racing Team is continuing their incredible dominance at MOTOIR Round 2. April King Mascardo took the win in the Super Underbone LTD GP Expert class, followed closely by McKinley Kyle Paz in a tight battle, showing just how consistent and strong the Yamaha SEC Racing Team remains across all categories. And finally, we look ahead to the Isle of Man TT, as Croatian Loris Majcan targets massive progress in 2026. Majcan is returning for his third campaign, laser-focused on the Supersport class, riding the next generation Yamaha YZF R9, aiming for a huge leap in lap times and speed. Don't miss this deep dive into Majcan's strategy and his path to victory. Kyle Ryde launched his title defense for the 2026 ZYN British Superbike Championship with a commanding opening victory at Oulton Park. Driving for the Nitrous Competitions Racing Team, Ryde secured the win, with previous champions Bradley Ray and Leon Haslam rounding out the podium. The race action began with a lightning start, where Ray took the lead on the McM's Yamaha ahead of Leon Haslam and Storm Stacy, with Ryde holding fourth position. Haslam quickly seized the lead at Old Hall, but the reigning champion was aggressively pushing for the front on lap 4. Ryde executed a decisive move at Old Hall to take the lead from Haslam, while Ray returned to third, engaging in a duel with Storm Stacy throughout the initial laps. Ryde maintained his advantage, but Ray launched a challenge on lap 8 at Knickerbrook. Leon Haslam responded swiftly, overtaking Ray at Lodge a few laps later to reclaim second place, a position he successfully defended until the checkered flag. In the closing stages, Haslam and Ray shared the run with Storm Stacy, but the Batham's AJN Racing Ducati rider narrowly missed a podium spot after attempting a late move. Scott Redding finished 5th, making a late charge at Hislips to overtake Max Cook. Other notable results included Rory Skinner finishing 7th, Christian Iden in 9th, and rookie Joe Talbot securing 10th place on the AJN Steelstock by Moda. This victory sets a strong tone for the championship battle. Kyle Ryde has secured a second victory in the 2026 ZYN British Superbike Championship at Oulton Park, cementing a podium lockout alongside Leon Haslam and Bradley Ray. The race saw a dynamic start, with Max Cook taking the initial lead on the opening lap in the AJN Steelstock by Moda, initially ahead of Haslam and Ray, with Ryde in 4th position. Ryde demonstrated his racecraft, successfully overtaking his McM's Yamaha rival on the opening lap, and then moving into the lead shortly thereafter. Cook remained under pressure from his competitors, ultimately finishing 6th, matching his result from the previous day on his debut weekend with the AJN Steelstock by Moda. Leon Haslam and Bradley Ray battled throughout the event. Despite their efforts, the McM's Yamaha rider could not gain an advantage over his Moto Rapido racing rival in the closing stages. Scott Redding engaged with Storm Stacy early on, while the Hager PBM Racing Team rider managed to secure 4th position by making a move on Max Cook, bridging a gap to the Batham's AJN Racing Ducati rider. In the midfield, Ryan Vickers of Honda Racing UK held off Rory Skinner on the Cheshire Mouldings Yamaha, and Joe Talbot achieved a top 10 finish in 9th, ahead of Lee Jackson on the leading DAO Racing Honda. Glenn Irwin faced a challenging race in the second of the Nitrous Coin Nitrous competitions racing Ducatis, dropping down the order before retiring from the competition. The final results for the full race and championship standings are available via the provided links. The Yamaha Philippines Racing Team has maintained its commanding presence in the local motorcycle racing scene, delivering dominant performances at MOTOIR Round 2. The team's riders secured multiple victories and podium finishes across both expert and intermediate categories, reinforcing Yamaha's status as a top force in national racing. In the Super Underbone LTD GP expert class, the team achieved a 1-2 finish. April King Mascardo claimed the win after qualifying second, followed by McKinley Kyle Paz, who started from pole position to secure second place in a tightly contested race. The intermediate division also saw strong results. J.M. Malonzo delivered a competitive showing, finishing fourth after qualifying third. Furthermore, Malonzo secured a podium finish in the intermediate sprint class, taking third place. Momentum continued in the Super Underbone Open GP expert class, where Paz and Mascardo again shared the top spots in a 1-2 finish. In the intermediate category, Malonzo converted his second-place qualifying position into a race victory, showcasing the team's depth. Other notable results included Justine Bethany Tolentino finishing fifth in the Super Sport Bike Women's Championship, and Paz securing a podium finish in the Super Maxi 185 Open category by finishing second in the heat. Yamaha Motor Philippines stated that the results from MOTOIR Round 2 demonstrate the team's commitment to high-level competition across various disciplines. The company emphasized that the team's success is underpinned by preparation, discipline, and race-proven machinery. Looking ahead, Yamaha remains focused on sustaining its competitive edge and delivering results in the upcoming rounds. Croatia's Loris Majcan is returning for a third Isle of Man TT campaign in 2026, with a dedicated focus on making significant progress in the Supersport class. Majcan will contest the 2 Monster Energy Supersport races for the Bihui Yamaha Racing Team, utilizing the next-generation Yamaha YZF R9, a change from his previous Yamaha YZF R6. Budgetary constraints have led to the postponement of plans to race the Carroll Nash sport bike races on a Yamaha R7 until 2027, allowing Majcan to concentrate his efforts on middleweight categories. Notably, unlike in 2025, he will not be competing in the 1000cc classes, signaling a concentrated development program. Majcan has established a strong reputation at the TT, praised for his professionalism and methodical approach, which has translated into steady on-track improvement. His debut campaign in 2024 saw him finish 34th and 44th in the Supersport races, securing a bronze replica in the second event. In 2025, despite weather-related disruptions in qualifying for the 1000cc races, Majcan broke the 120 mph barrier in both RL 360 Superstock TT races, achieving a best lap of 121, 340 mph in Race 2 in the 1000cc category, and recording a best lap of 119, 571 mph in Supersport. His measured approach and popularity with fans, who voted him the Monster Energy People's Challenger Trophy winner in 2025, underscore his status as a rider focused on incremental gains. Speaking about the 2026 season, Majcan emphasized a commitment to focus, stating, "For 2026, I am fully focused on Supersport. I have a really fast bike, and I'm hoping for a big step forward in lap time and speed." He confirmed that while the R7 race is not ready for the sport bike class due to funding, he is planning to return to that category in 2027. Majcan remains poised for further progression in 2026, maintaining a philosophy centered on course knowledge and consistency.